run number 2 of Zarvot. I updated my notes doc, which is on speedrun.com, and this one has cutscene skips noted, and cleared up all my random question marks. Opening, fairly basic. Just gotta shoot the boss. Oops. Wobble around a bit. Alright, step 1, grab keys. Grab present. Door to the stairway. You skip one flight of stairs and it's kind of slow to go down them. You have to actually open the door manually. First level's pretty chill. No out of bounds. Very minimal combat. Mostly just tech smashing. One thing which I think is probably an optimization for this level is to clear out some of the wall beforehand, so that you can just sort of stand here and all the glasses just come to you. And then this cutscene starts immediately after you kill the last one. This cutscene and not the next one. And then I'm gonna split on chapter title. Oh, no records. I probably split at a different point last time, but whatever. unfortunate that he fell over, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so now section of another's out of bounds. Hey, we're out. You can pretty much just go straight down to the level transition. Not only did that one not die, he hit me. Alright, you can skip the map. You can just ignore all these enemies. Get to the elevator. Come to you anyway. Coffee section. So there pretty much aren't a lot of skips between the second section and the end of the level. There's some minor optimizations you can do here though. I usually go for the cup first. And you can actually just keep going while the screen is fading. Now, talk to this guy. Unfortunately, there are some cool out of bounds in this level, but they basically get you killed because you can't get back up after. Sorry, I have to talk. pour it into his mouth. Alright, so now skip cutscene. And we've got the banana, and I can't skip this cutscene. I should mark it down. Oh, I actually have to mark down that you can skip coffee cutscene, but whatever. The yellow one is worthy. Charcoal is not. No point in killing all the stragglers. Alright, hardest part of the run. Finishing the present. Got it. Alright. It's late o'clock. Generally speaking, you can just sit at the bottom. I've been hit once ever. And I actually don't know how, but just chill. I don't know how I'm getting hit here. I guess it's just like a very small percent chance that you get hit. Weird. Just get the banana bread. No. And now the present's broken. It's not in great shape. No. Ooh, new record. Alright. Alright. So, this is a fun chapter. We skip. We skip. We skip. And then we can actually skip after the text, but not before it. This is actually the hardest part of the entire game. I joke about the presents being the hardest, but this is like legitimately the hardest. Oh my god, it's stairs in the dark when you're limited going upstairs. Hello. I would like to sleep. Alright. Park. Alright. I forgot you can skip that. Alright, so as usual, if we're not fighting a wave of enemies, we ignore them. The issue is that red is kind of just chilling in the back. And we'll fight enemies regardless of whether we skip them. Red is a completionist. Maybe in some world it is actually faster to kill the first few enemies in these levels than red comes do faster, but introduce a new enemy in this wave. Red's usually best suited to take them out, because red has magic umbrella. And we can just ignore this wave, because there's no boundary. Supposed to wait for red. The first one. I can hear you on the side of my screen. I should note it down. Oh. I do have it noted down. I just didn't. Good for me. Alright, so this is a section that is not our last run. Dodge that entirely. probably one of the longest ways. Skip this cutscene, not the initial one. Okay, ignore the enemies and don't get hit by them, as opposed to ignoring them and getting hit. That cutscene is the last skip of this chapter, so that's just fighting enemies and hopefully not taking a ton of damage. This is also a very long way. We don't want these walls getting away. Time for Mochi. Ooh, new record. That felt like a lot of damage, but I guess it was not a lot of damage. Skip cutscene. Skip cutscene. So after the subway text, we can skip the next cutscene. So we're going to the deep freezer now, and this level isn't super difficult except for one section, which is nearly impossible. Hopefully, alright, forever to get that skip this time. So we skip a wave there. Kind of useless if you're actually good at radial beam, which I'm not great at. First try, Pog. I could have made that a little bit faster, but I wanted to be safe since I haven't practiced that in like a week. I should not have that damage there. So, in general, I think it's good to clear out the walls. I really don't want that here. Walls actually block the shots that you fire more than they block the enemies most of the time. But I like to clear these last enemies. Ignore all these guys. Guess not. Maybe I should have been faster. Alright. In hindsight, if I screw that up again, I should probably just take the death. But it's not as bad as the other skip I tried to do in my last run. So, no other skips. Skip at the end, but I definitely heard a hit on that ice cube. Oh. Right. Skips it down, skip the rest. Very slight platforming. Honestly, I should have switched back to the D-pad, but I really should have switched back to the D-pad. Whatever. Yeah. And now we've got the boss. Pretty standard boss fight. Overly risky, especially because the enemies are fairly predictable. Kill. Next thing we skip is the Mochi Bar cutscene, so not the refreezing cutscene. Scroll down in my notes, and by that I mean not, whoops. Alright, skip that. Very silent ride home. Alright, so this is the first time we actually see red, since we skipped the entirety of Chapter 3, and most of the cutscenes in Chapter 4. Don't mash text. Alright. If you mash while you get sucked onto the couch, you can get stuck, and not actually get onto the couch. I'm really not hitting the sleepy time very well, but oh well. Wow, the triple press. Alright. Split soon. Alright. Nice. 4 minutes. Alright, so there is a skip right at the beginning of this, which is kind of tough. We actually jump over a text trigger right there. So they would have had another short discussion. So, I originally thought that it was faster to go out of bounds there, but I forgot that you can literally just go straight. I almost had that really well. So you can dash through those, which is sort of the primary thing that you learned in this level. If you hadn't already figured it out from the milk fight. Dash through also sort of deletes the attack, so it just makes it easier to move around. Alright, this is another one of those areas where I try to clear out the walls a little bit. I'd really like to kill this enemy, actually. Also not die. I would really like to not die here. so you actually don't have to do this last wave, because you can just sort of go over. So, some pretty easy skips there. Alright, it's like the one that you have to do. The rest, you can just jump over stuff, generally speaking. And this one, there's one wave that we can skip really awkwardly, and it's at the top of this little section. Also, an optimization is to open that while you're fighting this wave, so you don't have to deal with it later. So the next wave, you actually don't have to fight. Because we don't feel like it. Alright, now let's try and be swag about it. Just, okay. I don't know if I got it. Whatever. I didn't. Oh, I hit the wrong one! Whatever. Whatever. In a theoretical world where a runner is actually good at this game, that would be a very good trick to optimize, is to shoot those switches from the spawn point. Let's see. So I think this should be faster. Yeah. So if I had done that from the start, it would definitely would have been faster. Alright. Skip around wave. Jump on attacks, jump off trigger block. Alright, so we've got a boss fight coming up. There's not a whole lot to it. It's a pretty standard boss fight. The only thing not standard about it is that he has 2 phases. So you gotta beat him once, and then you gotta beat him again with slightly more enemies. So first things first, I teach you to radial beam a lot in this level, and of course, has armor, so clear it off. You can't chomp those. I thought you could chomp them, but I guess not. Alright, Uldruk's out. And we have to go find him and beat him again. Which is very easy. Because we can just do this. Still be ranged. Very scary. Ah, yeah. I think I had a death last time too. got stuck. So before I was going right and around until I realized that you could also go down like that, but you have to jump over an extra wall. There we go. Alright. Not dying twice. Alright. I'm gonna make sure to get this inside top right. Alright. So the next chapter, my notes just say you can jump over things. And the reason that that's all my notes say is because that's the only notes you need. Because you can literally just jump over everything. We saw earlier already that you can jump off enemies and other random blocks to get over those gates without opening them. And this next section is literally just gates. Yeah, I can't skip this. I wasn't 100% sure, and I thought I might have just missed the note. Alright, I got a sleepy time. I didn't overshoot it that time. Triple press. So I think I split differently last time. I don't think I split on the title, so this split is going to be a little bit off. Yeah, I mean the death was one thing, but... and messing it up again. So that was some time loss. So this level is just a bunch of jumping over things. And you're always going up and to the right. Come on. Go. So, you don't really need the key blocks to actually open anything. They're kind of useless. What's actually more useful is enemies. Enemies are the real key. So you have to kill at least one of those enemies to spawn the smaller glassists, which you can move and jump off of. Alright, so we actually don't care about those boxes at all. Well, I'd like to spawn an enemy. So yeah, you actually only need to use a single key block in this entire level, and it's this one. And now we don't need it. now we have a boss fight. And I definitely remember dying a lot on this boss in my last run. I actually think this is the top 2 or 3 toughest bosses in the game, easily. Just because there's so much to keep track of. Taking 2 damage at the very start is not a good way to begin. I actually have no idea if those hit me. I'd really like to have something shot. As we learned in the last section, if you're dashing, you don't really take damage. And nice. That was actually a really respectable fight. Took a lot of damage at the beginning, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, hard new record. That's the first time I've ever beaten that level without dying. Fun fact. Wow. Good morning, Shin Ramsey. Who made this layout? I wonder. I think it was at Shin Ramsey on Twitter. I think there's an underscore at the end. Not 100% sure. You should go follow them for all your graphic design needs. Alright. So, still no cutscene skips for a little while. PogChamps in the chat. Alright, eventually this chapter is gonna end. Sleepy time. Me too. Oh, only a double. How did you just wake up? Huh? Nice. 5 minutes. So this is sort of a weird level. Just kind of a lot of jumping over things. Kind of like in the last level, but with more design. They also have these weird enemies that you basically have to kill with regular beam. That's what I mean. Whatever. As I said, lots of jumping over things. I'd really like if I could literally ever dash. way longer than I needed to. Alright. If you want to beat my time before I do, you should probably buy the game first. I also have no idea why these little things are always there. I think an enemy just like rolls itself randomly. Here and go through. I could have jumped off, but I'm dumb, and I forgot that you can jump off the enemy over that gate. So this level is all about we don't like pressing buttons ourselves. So we're either going to use enemies to press the buttons, or we're just going to jump over the gates one way or another. And this one coming up is a pretty tough skip. I'm gonna try and clear these enemies out first, because they're really annoying. Alright, so jump off that up here, and then I'm actually going to skip that entire section. First try, Hog Champ. So I jumped off of the block onto one gate, refreshed my jumps, and then jumped over the other gate. And that's a really tough trick, because if you overshoot your dashes at the start, you actually just get stuck behind or between the gates, and since you can't jump over a gate normally, you just die. Or you have to restart, basically. So this is a really weird boss. He has a weird attack. You just keep him like as far away from you as possible and dash at the same time he does, you're pretty much just gonna win for free. I would ideally like for him to spawn an enemy at a good time so that I can chomp it for health, but I think I'll be okay. You can just like randomly die instantly. He fires like 3 needles, and they sort of have a delayed explosion for damage, so they'll get stuck in you and then explode, and you take all of the damage. So you can just like get hit once and die. Did you get it? You got it, Pog. Alright. Gotta pick the right CD. Alright, new record. Wow, lowest damage I've taken. That's interesting. Alright. So, after I skip this next cutscene, there are no tricks in Chapter 9 that I've been able to find. Oh no, I got the dash bug again! If this persists through the chapter, I'm just going to restart the game. can't believe I got dash bug in both runs. At different points, too. This is a chapter earlier than I got it last time. There we go. Alright, please don't have the dash bug still. This is still a single segment, don't worry. The dash bug is a bug which causes your dash to only go in one direction. Ever. You always go to the right. And I don't know why, but I got it last time, and I didn't know how far out of the level I had to get to clear it. And the answer was to restart the game. And this is actually the first time I've run into it since the last time I did my run. So, kind of unfortunate that I don't have the time save, but it's breaking. Or it's actually still better than the it's better than my last run because I forgot that you had, or I didn't know that you had to go all the way out of the game to clear the bug. I first tried to restart the level, then I tried to exit the main menu and go back in, and then I tried to restart the game. So, unfortunate, but not a huge time loss in the scope of the actual run. Yeah, Chapter 9, there's not really a lot to do in the first half, and really I wouldn't even count this like the first half. This is just like the intro of the chapter, because there's no combat, you're literally just dashing. And then the combat starts. And we're introduced to this new type of enemy, which is sort of just a specter. Whoops. I'll have to jot down that you can jump onto that. So, you usually want to kill these huge specters with your spin attack, because they spawn a lot of smaller enemies and they die in one hit. Vape god enemies, that's alright, I guess that's just what they're called now. Alright, so this is a really cool track, and there's a boss involved. That's why it's such a cool track. So, even though it's kind of unnecessary, I try to kill some of the straggler enemies, just because they're really annoying and they block my shots. I'm gonna try and eat one for some help here. Kind of just like get stuck in them. Alright, pretty good. I used way too much stamina. Alright, so that's a really fast chapter. I didn't even get a record on any of it. Yeah! I actually legitimately forgot where that one was, which I'm surprised at by the fact that there's literally only one place it could go. It's so big. Yo, let's go. Some more familiar faces in the chat. So, this section... No cutscene skips in Chapter 10. Consistently split on title card. Alright. Did I split there? Yeah, I did. Okay. So, this is a very enemy-heavy level in general, but we can skip a decent number of waves. So, section 2. Very carefully and hopefully not just get destroyed by enemies. There. So you can just walk out of the boundaries. I don't know why it's set up that way, because the boundaries could have just like been at the edge of the area, but whatever. So once again, we can skip this. That you can't trigger it if you want to get out of it. Still faster than actually fighting the wave. You will take pretty much any wave skip that you can get in this game. Normally, you're supposed to care about staying on things in this level, but it really doesn't matter because if you jump and dash at the same time, you can generally get over something. I may have gotten stuck, but it's okay because I can jump off this guy and save myself. A little bit of time lost, not a huge deal. Remember where I am. I'm not quite yet at the next skip, generally speaking, but you had one This is section 7. Hug the left while we skip the first wave. Alright. So I did in fact skip a wave there. Didn't exactly look like it, but usually if there's like those little walls there, there's probably a wave. And you were literally the only enemy I didn't want to jump there. Whatever. I did not charge my radio. Effort into this. Please let me charge my radio lead again. Okay. That was an unfortunate series really like to not die here. So if I could get a chomp. So close to having a chomp. Thank you. No way, are you kidding me? Start another spin dash. That was definitely not a death I had in the last run. Alright. Just gonna have to be a little more respectable. Unfortunate death, not a huge deal. I did get the last skip that was in this level. Literally just ignore all these enemies because it's not a wave. Now we've got another boss fight, as expected. Low on stamina. Alright. The skeleton. So, as per most boss fights, he has a ranged attack, and he kind of just jumps around a lot. Walls work a lot more to your advantage than his in this stage. That would be really great if I didn't die. Oh, the blind kill, let's go! Alright, that was incredibly close. So you can actually destroy his projectiles, which is pretty convenient. I almost forgot that I had to do this part. That's why I say this is the most difficult part. Yeah, if you just literally fire straight at him, it's kind of hard to get a hit for the first, like, 3/4 of the fight, and then there's just, like, stuff everywhere. Alright. So now Red's gone. Which is kind of unfortunate. I didn't get the death bug, the death spawn, so that's good. Alright, we're just gonna jump off this guy and ignore those gates instead of pressing them, opening them. So we're just gonna get the scuba gear because we feel like it. around. We're gonna die. But we already have the scuba gear. So I missed that skip, but it's not a huge time loss. So this is a really tough one. This is D-pad skip, where we're going to skip multiple waves of enemies like this. And if we trigger any of them, we have to restart the skip. Which is really time consuming. So I want to not do that. I'm gonna try and cut these corners really tight to avoid triggering those fights. So far, so good. Go right to the next level. So this and the remainder of this entire section, for the most part, is kind of odd because you don't have to fight like anything. Probably wait for my dash to catch up a little bit. Once again, don't have to wait to fight any of these. Alright, so here's red. Red's really sad. That's the saddest cube we've ever seen. Some of the enemies that chase you just like slingshot all the way to you. Especially the smallest classists. They just go zooming at you. Alright, so this is where we actually will have to fight some enemies. Pretty sure there aren't any skips yet. I have it marked down for red section. And these are not. This is not red, even though the enemies are definitely red. I should not be taking these hits. That's why I really wanted to use that chomp. Alright, this is red section. So, hug top wall. Skip wave 1. Alright. And then wave 2 is unskippable. Which is okay, because it shows a couple cool enemies that we're going to run into. Mostly these weird laser things, which have a lot of HP. bottom right wall, skip wave 3. Alright. Definitely do that, right? I'm not gonna redo that skip, but I might have to check my notes, because I think I said bottom right instead of bottom left. I don't think I got any of these skips in my actual run though, so not a huge deal. So yeah, there's no skips at this level. So this is another new enemy. Weird, like, mini skeleton cube thing. They have a lot of HP, and they have a lot of firepower. So usually I try to chomp them if possible. Appreciate not dying here. Come on. Alright. Section 4, skip everything and hug the right wall. Well, I would like to fire at these little things right here. I can see them. Oh, alright. Hug right wall. I did not do that right. I'll just take it. Note to self, practice these skips again. Should be able to just walk all the way through this wave. Alright, ignore all these guys. I'm actually just gonna die. I died. Cool. That's what I meant by these guys have a lot of HP. Actually survive a radial game. Okay, chill. Alright, now I can just keep going. I can ignore all of this. this. And just dump. Pretty sure I was supposed to skip this. If I die, I'm gonna try and skip it. Alright. This was, in fact, the section I was supposed to skip. Ah! I'm just a super idiot. Alright. Time save for the next run. Wait, I'm actually behind now? Oh, I never split. Haha! Whoops. Oh, I would like... Alright, I'm gonna have to redo my split on that. I guess I never split. So, optimally, it's generally best to kill red with radial beam, because he actually doesn't know how to dodge it. I was like, how am I 4 minutes behind on the split? There's literally no way. Oh, wait. Forgot I can't dash in this section. Alright. So, after like the third falling shot, you can skip. So that was like 2. It's right after this. There we go. Okay. Sleep. Alright, this is the tough part. I have to undock my switch and dash through a crash cutscene trigger. But we're in the last few minutes of the run. Not forgetting a split. Alright. This is... So, you can see there's this cutscene trigger, and I'm gonna have to undock my switch, blind, go through this. No, it crashed. Lamau, I have to get further. Please release the patch soon. So, since I was undocked, you couldn't really tell what was going on there, but there's a cutscene trigger at the start of this level which causes a split screen effect. And if you're docked, it crashes the game. I'm gonna try and get further this time. I can still feel the vibration, so I'm pretty sure I got it. And, of course, my freaking screen. I have no idea where I am. I could have been... Oh, there we go. Alright. Alright, as you can see, it looks a little wonky. Second try is not bad. It's literally just for, like, that one part. So it's kind of unfortunate. really like to hit this enemy and not die. Okay. Alright. Slight platforming trick here. If I can get it. So we have to remember to buy tickets. You have to manually buy tickets. Otherwise, this guy just tells you to go buy tickets. So you can just literally ignore this wave. Go into the elevator. Alright. Where's the cutscene? Where are these I really should have marked what cutscene I'm supposed to skip. I don't know why I didn't. Because I literally marked skip cutscene, skip cutscene, skip cutscene, skip cutscene. I'm assuming it's after the text. Oh boy, a banana. Alright, you gotta finish the present, and then you can skip all the cutscenes. Alright. So skip this. Skip this. And skip this. And time. Not bad. I could have remembered to split so that my black rice fields split was correct. World record. Round 2. I messed up the crash the first time, but not as bad as in my last run, and I got the dash bug again, but I corrected it faster. I had probably the same number of deaths. I got a few skips that I forgot the last time, and I forgot a couple skips that I got last time, so I need to make my notes more thorough. What else? Yeah, I mostly got the cutscene skips this time, which I didn't know how to do last time because I hadn't noted it down. So there's a lot of extra pausing. Yeah. For real this time, the next round I'm doing is after the game gets patched, because the undock redock is really annoying for a, like, very short section. Come on. Woo. a stream because I had time. Thanks for watching. If you would like to learn this game, for which I am a moderator, feel free to go to speedrun.com/Zarvot, spelled like the title. The game is $20 on Switch. It's coming out soon on Steam, apparently. I'm assuming it'll be a different category, or at least a different. I'll mark it as a different platform, depending on if there's different skips or like not crashing, and if the Switch version doesn't or takes too long to patch. But yeah, much better for a second run. I definitely displayed some better movement in some sections, and more knowledgeable skips. And thanks for watching.